I'm Dr. Fumi Okunola. I'm at the International Forum for COVID Rehabilitation Research in Toronto, Canada, and I'm here with James Sessford, who's done this fantastic poster illustrating the research that he's done on the mental health of caregivers of people with long COVID. James, can you talk about your research and what you found?
We did a scoping review because we wanted to know what was out there in terms of the information on the literature on health risks and facilitators for people who are caring for people with long COVID. So we have a lot of information like that about other chronic conditions, but we wanted to see where the literature lies with respect to people caregiving for long COVID.
And what did you find?
What we found was that they share many of the same risk factors for mental health as people caregiving for other chronic conditions do, but they also have additional unique risk factors which relate to things like the uncertainty of novel conditions like long COVID, things like the transmissibility of it are a factor. Caring for someone with stroke, you won't catch a stroke, but you need to be mindful of not reinfecting someone you're caring for or being infected yourself and becoming less able to care for them. So there are COVID unique factors that strain mental health of people caring for individuals with COVID that are just unique to what caregivers for other conditions would experience. There are some facilitators too, though, in terms of having access to online interventions that can aid in supports. So that's something we found is promising.
What online interventions that can aid in support?
Some examples were like mindfulness and things like that. It really emphasized an online delivery of perhaps what are maybe not surprising, maybe applicable to other conditions as well, but the online intervention piece was a unique aspect of this one, as it could understandably reduce reinfection, things like that.
So could you explain what mental health issues caregivers had who were looking after long haulers? What specific mental health issues did they tend to have?
Actually, I should clarify in that a lot of the literature didn't distinguish whether they were caring for acute COVID or long COVID. Sometimes it could be either. It was unclear at this stage of the research.
So what type of mental health issues do people have, caregivers have? Caregivers for people with long COVID, was it depression, was it insomnia?
We didn't specifically catch insomnia in this scoping review, but yeah, it was things like depression and anxiety and things like that, yeah.
And so this is a review of all of the research that's been done in the last 5 years about the mental health of caregivers.
Yes.
Who look after long haulers.
Yeah, or at that stage it was a blend, and really that's one takeaway, is that we should be specifying in the research. Are we looking at long haulers, or are we looking at acutely ill with an infection?
Okay. Well, thank you so much. And we can look at your poster online, and we'll provide details on the website so that you can see James's poster. Thank you.
Wonderful, thank you.